I know a lot of us have had trauma, and trauma is such a buzzword right now. I'm not talking about like minimalist trauma. I'm talking about more really traumatic family life, those types of things. Not necessarily severe, but I'd say moderate type of trauma. Hey, hi, Comley. Comley replied, yeah, thank you for saying hi. Um, I appreciate that. Who else is here? Say hi in the chat, especially if you have a channel you want to shout out, you know, but maybe I don't have a lot of other YouTube creators in the community. Not sure. But yeah, I'll see it. It'll come up in the chat. So always just give me like 2 minutes to notice it. So, what was I saying? Just forgiveness in regards to, there's like three, not levels, but this is what I wanted to share with you. What came to me was, of course, forgiving, like it could be depending on what your goals are, you may want to really look at what's holding you back. And so in terms of like, I'm going to use the example of like love relationships. Very often it can be trauma from a past relationship, right? That we still have, just like, and I don't even like the word baggage, but that we still have an energetic baggage, I could say, from a past relationship. So some thoughts on the forgiveness you could do and that I'm working with right now and found it very powerful. So one is to forgive the individual, right? Forgive the individual. Um, then it's ask them to forgive you. Because, and again, I'm speaking to women here, especially a lot of times we might have guilt about how we acted in a relationship. So not only to ask that person for forgiveness, again, energetically, I'll talk a little bit more about that. Ask them for forgiveness, but then forgive them for anything that they did in the relationship, and then forgive yourself. Okay, so like three. Hi, beautiful love. Welcome, goddess. So just talking a little bit about forgiveness, which I talked a little bit about a couple months ago. But one thing I noticed, a lot of folks on YouTube, they talk about the same thing. And I shouldn't even be telling this to you because you might be like, oh no, that's horrible. If you're going to do, but they talk about the same thing over and over. They do. They talk about a topic from all different angles. And I'm the type where I'm like, oh, I talked about that. I explained it properly. It doesn't, so I'm just here talking about emotions and healing. That is one of my topics. So again, working with forgiveness so that we can move forward. So if you take it as, say, about relationships, maybe a past relationship, if you think that's holding you back, which is something I was contemplating and feeling like, yeah, there's some hurt from past relationships. And so I pictured the individual, like picture the person, right? So say, picture your ex in your mind's eye, and then just practice, say, just the practice is saying to them, I forgive you for, and then there's like a whole phrase I did. The phrase goes something like, thoughts, deeds, actions, knowingly or unknowingly, like if you harmed me or if you hurt me, right? So you forgive them, you ask them to forgive you, and you say, whatever